Hi guys, and welcome to this week's review show.
Absolutely, and guys, if you do enjoy this review show, please hit the thumbs up button because it really does help. Tell your magic friends and subscribe to our channel because the stats say a lot of you watch our videos are actually not subscribed. So it's free to do, just hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And the notification bell, because we do put up videos every single day.
Including, goes out on Sunday, doesn't it? Tomorrow, very, very exciting. When you're watching this tomorrow, if you're watching this when it comes out on Sunday, we have a brand new series coming to it, and it's imperative that you are one of the first people to watch it to get the full experience.
Right.
It's true. It's true.
What's it called?
It's called, it's a mixture of names, either Lost Magic Mondays or Hidden Magic Mondays. Hidden Magic Mondays.
Which one is it? Hidden.
Hidden Magic Monday.
That's
Hidden
what it's called.
Magic Mondays.
Yeah, very exciting. But anyway, on to today's review. We have got 3 awesome items, 2 of which are similar kind of, and then symbol.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, they're not really.
So this one's brand new.
Yeah.
This hasn't been out that long.
Yeah.
And this is a bit of a classic, but still one of my favourites.
Yeah, always get great reactions. So which one should we start with?
Shall we start with this one?
Yeah, all right, let's take a look. This is Cerebrum.
What you've just seen there is Cerebrum by Dead Rebel. So if you perform Blockhead, and if you don't and you would like to, remember this is over 18s only to buy this download. But we have got a download by Mark Spellman called Block. Mark is probably the most famous person that performs Blockhead. I mean, he's been doing it for 25, 30 years. Such an incredible effect.
Can I just say, just to quickly interrupt, the marketing pictures you get for this are phenomenal. I swear this picture of like 3 nails in this nose, 3 nails in that nose. What a cool image that is, isn't it? It looks so good.
He doesn't do it as much like that anymore, I don't think, because of his character's changed and everything else. But what Dead Rebel did was they created a kit that looks aged, looks authentic, and it's very much in the guise of performing this in a parlour situation.
Yeah.
I haven't performed Blockhead for many years, so doing it again was a little bit odd. But when I used to perform it, it was usually in a mix and mingle situation.
Yeah.
And I would just literally have the nail in my pocket, just having a little sleeve, bring it out and hammer it in with either a spoon or my shoe.
I was going to say, I remember you doing it with your shoe.
Taking my shoe off and doing it with the heel of my shoe. But this is really nice. Many years ago on one of Darren's shows, he sort of presented it a bit like this, where he sat at a table, you know, just everything's quiet. He opens the box, he removes the bottle, and it adds a lot of theatre to the effect.
Yeah.
So if you already perform Blockhead and you want to add it into your parlour set, this is a beautiful kit. Everything looks aged. It's got a nice hammer in there. You've got the sort of the bottle in there. You've got the little cotton wipes.
Not sure why you can see that, but it looks phenomenal. I mean, they really do give a lot of attention to detail. It's fantastic, and like you said, with an event with a routine like this, you really just want to make it as impactful as possible. And having props like this to really set the scene is what takes it to the next level. You know, a bit of props like this and a bit of music, it will instantly take it to another level. It's fantastic.
And if you grab hold of this and you don't know how to do Blockhead, then make sure you get Mark Spellman's block download, where he teaches you absolutely everything you need to know about doing this effect and doing it safely. But please remember that download is only available to people of 18 years and over.
And of course, perform it at your own risk.
Yeah.
Of course, just to clarify.
Yes. So who is this good for? I would say anyone. There's no sleight of hand. It is something that I know. I was speaking to Jamie earlier. Jamie said that he's always wanted to do it, but he's never sort of really wanted to learn it. Because it is one of those effects that you aren't really doing what you say you're doing.
Yep.
So it is something that if you feel it will suit your style or you would like to do it, it's not difficult to do, but it does take a bit of...
It's a mental hurdle, isn't it?
It's a mental hurdle and also a physical one, because it's not the nicest thing sticking something up your nose.
Yeah.
I mean, and to be fair, we've all gone through this in lockdown, and you've probably done this effect by checking if you had COVID or not.
Yeah.
You know, you've done exactly the same thing, and probably you've stuck that thing up your nose the same length of this now. So,
and also, I just want to clarify as well, with this, don't try it unless you've actually watched the video. Don't just attempt to do it, because you do have to do it properly. You know, it's simple to do, but it is important how you do it. You know, you can't just shove something up your nose, because it's not going to work.
But Cerebrum is the kit to do it. I don't believe there's any explanation in here on how to do Blockhead correctly. This is really for people that do perform Blockhead or want to learn it, and they're going to buy Block or learn it from some other place. I will say Mark Spellman's Block download is the most comprehensive work on the Blockhead effect that I believe has ever been out there. When I learnt Blockhead, I learnt it from a Jim Rose book, and Jim Rose used to do a lot of this freak sort of stuff, or geek magic, and the explanation was you just put it up your nose. There was no more to it apart from that.
Wow.
So Mark gives you the full in-depth how to make it safe, how to practice it, you know, and literally everything. Mark leaves no stone unturned. So if it is an effect that appeals to you, you would like to do it, get yourself the Block download.
Yep.
And if you want to perform it in a parlour and you want it to have a bit more theatre, then I think Cerebrum is the only kit I've seen that has ever been produced like this for Blockhead. And I love it. I think if I was going to do this in a parlour, I would definitely use this because it's just intriguing when you open that box. Especially for the video you saw, I had the box facing the camera because obviously we wanted you to see what's inside it. If I'm performing it, the box would be open to me. No one knows what's inside it. Then I bring out this little bottle of disinfectant and put it down. Then I bring out like the little swab and put it down. Then the hammer. And then the nail. And their mind is sort of going. So they're not seeing what's in that box. Just me bringing these weird objects out. And even at that point, they still don't really know what's happening. And then they start putting two and two together with the nail and the hammer.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And Blockhead is getting more and more popular because of that download. You know, more people are getting into it. And every person who has performed Blockhead, we have these obviously on the side in the shop. Everyone who performs Block walks over and says, "Oh my gosh, is that for that? Oh, I definitely need one." Because once you do the effect, the only way it can be improved is by the routine of it. And so something like this is just brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that is Cerebrum by Dead Rebel. The next item we're going to talk about is a Steve Cook classic, and it's called Symbol.
Yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and it's been. It's an Alakazam classic, isn't it? 100%. It's an Alakazam classic, and it always gets good reactions at conventions and in the shop and everything like that. And recently, we actually bought it out in pro size. So what you're seeing here, we do actually have it as well in pro size. So that's slightly larger size cards if you are performing at parlour and things like that. But let's take a look at the routine before we say any more. So I'll spoil it, and then we'll talk about it after.
A psychological symbol test. We're going to try this out on you, Mr. Cameraman. Over here, I have a prediction. This is something that I believe is going to happen in the future to do with your choice. Place that right there. The psychological symbol test uses 6 simple images. We've got a circle, wavy lines, a cross, the square, the triangle, and the star. Okay? 6 symbols. I want you to imagine in your mind you have a little die. You're going to roll that die and it's going to come up with one of its numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6.
5.
5. Do you want to roll again or are you happy with 5?
No, I'm happy.
You're happy? Okay, let me show you, because each one of these symbols on the back has got a different number. This has got number 6, number 1, number 4, number 5, number 2, number 3. So this was yours. Free choice?
Yep.
Okay, remember I said this was a prediction. This was a prediction of your choice. Over here inside there is one card and one symbol, and that is the star. Now, if you would have chose number 3, you would have landed on the wavy lines. Wouldn't have matched my prediction. In fact, number 2 would have been the circle. Number 4 would have been the triangle. 1 would have been the square. 6 would have been the cross, leaving number 5 to be the star. And that is Symbol by Steve Cook. That Symbol, it's a really beautiful close-up ESP prediction effect.
Yeah, and it's just so strong.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so strong. There's nothing else to say apart from it's so strong. You know, it's easy to do.
Yeah.
It's easy to know what magic's just happened there. It's colourful, it's engaging, it ticks every box.
Yeah.
Packed small. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
Well, Steve first demonstrated this to me a few Blackpools ago, quite a few Blackpools ago. And it fooled me badly.
Yeah.
It did fool me. It's very clever Steve Cook thinking. And if you know Steve Cook and his type of effects, the method is usually simple, but clever and very deceptive.
Very deceptive.
In fact, this is, I was speaking to Steve Della recently. This is one of the only tricks that he carries in his wallet with him all the time. Yeah. Symbol. It's so strong. It's just a great demonstration, an ESP demonstration, and the prediction is lovely. It's just so clean and direct. Now, who is it good for? Sleight wise, there's no sleights involved, so beginner to pro. Where's it good for? I would say you could do it mix and mingle. If you wanted, you could do it tables.
Yep.
You could do it parlour. And if you were going to do it on stage, I would go for the pro size, which are bigger cards.
Yep.
But it will work in almost every sort of Magic environment, even casually with friends, because it is small enough to have in your wallet as a carry around packet trick.
Now, I know it's the same in every industry, right? But because more and more people are on the planet, the competition of getting gigs and things like that in every industry is getting more high, right? There's more competition in every industry. So a lot of people now are going down the route of having pre-event sort of Skypes or Zoom calls and things like that. This is the perfect routine to do for that, you know? A lot, rather than meeting them up at a coffee shop or things like that, if you just do a FaceTime, so they get to see you, can show a trick, you say, do you know what, whilst we're on it, do you mind if I quickly show you one trick? Is that all right? This one's perfect, you know? Everything's in play from the start. There's no funny moves, you know? There's no camera tricks involved, but it's just a great trick that is powerful enough to do sort of before the wedding. It will be strong enough to get booked from that as well, and you can still have a lot of fun with it, and it feels completely free. So I know it's very popular, this one, Screen Test Pro, and Surprise Cinema, which is the same as Simple but with movies. Both, all three, sorry, were really popular during lockdown with people doing lockdown shows. But it's important to have an effect you can do over like a camera, because you never know when the opportunity will arise that you might need to do that. So this is just great.
So that is Symbol Pro, and Surprise Cinema by, I will say Surprise Cinema is exactly the same mythology, but the routine itself and the premise was put together by Redford's John. So it's Alakazam, Redford's John, Steve Cook sort of release, because it was his idea. But yeah, really good, and you can grab one now if you like it on our site. The last product we're going to talk about today is a brand new product. And it's Needle Through Coin by Artisan Coin and Nate Kranzo. So this is a TCC product. So you've had a play with this. What did you think of it?
Yeah, good. Do you know what? TCC stuff is always good, right? 9 times out of 10, it's going to be well made. It's going to be a nice little routine. And it's going to be different, you know. I don't know if they've actually ever released a card trick. Thinking about it now.
I don't know either.
They might have done, but none spring to mind, really. It's always just nice, fun.
Nice wooden or coins
or
or
brass,
metal.
Something like that. Props. And to be fair, this is no different, you know. It's really, really well made. But let's take a look. I mean, it's self-explanatory what the trick is, but let's just take a look. We've got Andy performing it, does an expert job. Let's take a look.
I've got £30 and I want to buy a really good magic trick.
Okay, got just the thing. Here we have Needle Through Coin.
Very nice, yeah.
Uses this coin, which is a $50. Do you want to just pop your autograph just on there for
me? I'll just do... Actually, I'm going to do a little smiley. There you go.
And I'll tell you what, we'll wait for this to dry. I will just draw, let's see, that. Okay, do you want to recap that for me?
Of course.
Perfect. All right, just whilst we're waiting for that side to dry here, we also have this piece of foil. You can check that out.
Okay, happy.
And
that's good.
Now that we have the piece of foil and the coin, we're going to wrap that just in here, all right?
Okay.
So we're just going to wrap that just in here. Now you'll notice that also we have this here, which is a needle and some thread. I've already put the thread on there, so do you want to just take the needle out carefully?
Got it.
Perfect. All right, and then what we will do is we will just blow on this like that, and hopefully, if we do this right, you will see.
Oh, there's no way that'll go through there. It's solid through solid. No way.
Let's see if we can get that to go through. Oh, there we go.
No way.
Now you can see that genuinely going through there, right?
Hang on, go slowly.
Yeah, you can see that genuinely going through there.
I want to see the thread go through.
Yeah. There we go.
Go on.
There's the thread just going through.
Wow.
Like that. It's just caught up a little bit there. But if we pull,
that's crazy.
Just like this, if you want to take hold of that again, be gentle, right? If you just pull like this.
Oh my gosh.
Then the thread
hell?
goes all the way through the coin.
And that's a solid needle as well.
That is a solid needle. In fact, there's your coin there.
What? How?
And yeah, that is Needle Through Coin. Easy to do.
That's ridiculous.
You need. I think all you do is just provide another $50, but it's there and it's ready to go.
And it's this one right here, Needle Through Coin.
Needle Through Coin.
And it's within my budget.
It's within your budget.
All right, yeah, go on, I love it. Does it come with instructions?
It does. It comes with online instructions, and you'll get started on it straight away.
All right, yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. That's so cool.
Get you one.
Thank you. Cheers.
So there you go. That is Needle Through Coin. So essentially, Sign coin. You wrap it up, you push a needle all the way through it, which is like that illusion, which just looks insane.
Yeah.
Pull the thread all the way through, unwrap it, and it's the sign coin still, of course. Now, it is really, really well made. The routine of it's great. You can obviously start clean, you can end clean, things like that, because the gimmicks sort of hide it in plain sight.
Very, very clever gimmick. The way it's thought out is very good. I'm going to say skill level, I'm looking at least intermediate, I think, and confidence in performing.
Yeah.
So this isn't a beginner's trick by any stretch of the imagination. It's not the most difficult trick you're ever going to do, but it does require sleight of hand, audience management, and a confidence in what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is something, if you like what it looks like, you're putting together, and this draws me on to where it's good for as well. I think this is ideally set for a parlour presentation.
Yeah, 100%.
When you've got people about.
Like a private house party as well, that'd be good.
Yeah. So you could do it mix and mingle, but yeah, I think there's better things that you'd probably do. I think for parlour, this would be great. It's a really interesting thing. It's a lovely little illusion when that thing comes out, and when you can hand them the signed coin back, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The gimmicks are well made.
Really well made.
So you get lovely gimmicks in the box. It is going to take a bit of practice to get it smooth, but it's great. That's
the thing. Good. The props you get are great. The routine is great, like Dad said. It's just going to take a little bit of practice, obviously, getting the routine down and the handling and things like that. But that being said, you can adapt it. I mean, Andy's adapted the handling. You and Andy went through and tweaked the handling slightly, because the one taught in the video was good, but obviously we're doing it on socials, so it's got to be slightly different and things like that, because you haven't got the natural misdirection and stuff. But yeah, it's a lovely prop. You get everything you need in there. The only thing you need to supply is one $1/2 coin. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's a really well-made routine. It's going to require a little bit of practice, but yeah, it's very good. So, like you were saying, perfect for that sort of sit down, people around you. If anyone's been to the Magician's Table in London, it'd be perfect for that, isn't it? It'd be perfect routine for that. So yeah, highly recommend it. But like I said, it will take a little bit of work just to get it down and get it smooth. But in terms of what you get in the box and the routine and the idea behind it,
it's solid.
It's fantastic. Yeah, really good.
But if you are a beginner, I would say that's probably not for you just yet.
Yeah.
If you are in coin magic and you are a beginner, look at something like the Mirage coin set, where you're going to get a whole host of routines that you're going to be able to do with a lot less practice than something like this.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no, that is Needle Through Coin.
That's it for this week's review show. Thank you very much for watching. So just to remind you, we spoke about Cerebrum by Dead Rebel Productions, Symbol by Steve Cook, and of course the Needle Through Coin by Nate Kranzo and TCC. Now, before we go, just want to mention, if you are a member of Unlimited, our streaming platform for magicians, very, very soon we are adding hypnosis to it. So we're going to be teaching you hypnosis taken from the Manchurian DVD project.
Nice.
So you're going to be getting access to loads of that, which is really exciting. If you haven't heard about Unlimited, it is a streaming platform we've designed specifically for you. Each week we update it with new material, there's new interviews, there's new tricks for you to learn, and you can start a 7-day free trial now. You get access all areas, it won't cost you a penny. And if you like it and want to continue after the 7 days, it only costs £4.99 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And honestly, we have, like I say it every time, we have so many people who have been buying from Alakazam for years and years and years. Have you seen Unlimited? Yeah, I'm not on there yet. Have you seen Unlimited? Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I need to do it, but I haven't done it yet. Literally, as soon as I get it, why didn't I do it before? I go, well, we literally were telling you how good it is. So honestly, check it out, guys. You will not regret it. There's stuff on there for everyone. We've even got a face painting course on there just now. A few lessons have gone up on that, so to have a look at. I mean, it's fantastic. Literally just add in in the whole entertainment, adding so much to your repertoire. We've got acting lessons on there. We've got Rubik's Cube, solving courses. We've got sleight of hand courses.
Sponge ball courses. We've got
coin
full
magic courses.
lectures.
Yeah, it is literally the best thing in Magic. There is no doubt about it. For the price, it's phenomenal. There really is something on there for everyone. And for £4.99 a month, I mean, there's over 300 tricks on there. We add new ones every week. So that's at least four a month, because we normally actually have extras in there, but at least 4 a month. Works out to just over £1 per trick at the new ones per month. That's excluding all the ones before, which would work it out to be like 10p if that. It's phenomenal. It's brand new. It's brilliant.
Honestly, it's so good. Remember, you can start a 7-day free trial, and once you're in, you don't pay for anything else. It's all included in the cost. If we have the live lectures, you get those within your monthly fee. If we add more things to Sleight School, you get all of that. Any new tricks, you get all of that, all included for only £4.99. And also, moving away from unlimited, if you haven't already checked out our Desert Island Tricks podcast, go and do it on your favourite podcast platform. I listen to it every single week. Jamie doesn't tell me what's discussed on them. He tells me who the artist is, and I listen to them the same time you guys listen to them. And I tell you what, I find it so interesting.
Well, I went round and dropped Buddy off at the time of filming this morning, and I can hear you listening to him in the shower. And then you was talking about it, and was it Chris North, this recent one?
Chris North is going to be this week, so I get to hear it 2 days, I think, before everyone else.
Chris North was last week.
So last week
is Neil Henry.
So I'm a bit late. But Chris North's one, Chris has been a friend of mine for many years. Chris has been a professional magician for over 50 years. He won New Faces, which was a huge TV talent show back in the day. Bearing in mind, we only had 3 TV channels back then. So everyone that was watching telly was watching that.
That's crazy.
You know, you're talking about millions and millions of viewers that would watch that.
That's crazy.
And ever since that, he has been a full-time pro. And the great thing about Desert Island Tricks is not so much the tricks they choose, but their stories behind why they chose them. That's what really interests me. Jamie's a fantastic interviewer. He gets all the great information out of them. But Chris's one, all of them I found really interesting. But Chris's one in particular, because of the amount of time he's been doing it, and also the type of effects he chose, because he chose effects that I pretty much can guarantee no one else has chosen, because a lot of the people that have been interviewed are sort of not younger magicians, but more close-uppers, parlour. Whereas Chris comes from a stage background, doing illusions and things like that. So even though I believe he's got a close-up trick in there or two, a lot of them are illusions, and the stories behind them I just find fascinating. I love hearing stories from magicians of the past, because things were different. Life was different. The whole world was different. And to hear those sort of things, you know, I find it so interesting. But if you haven't listened to Desert Island Tricks, go search for it on your favourite platform for podcasts. It's called Desert Island Tricks by Alakazam Magic. It's a great listen. And if you haven't listened to it before, you have got so many to catch up on, with some great names on there as well.
Yeah, it's great, and it just keeps sort of more and more and more people. I mean, actually have people messaging in now to be on there because they love the format, great format. It's just really cool. And obviously, if you want to feature on there, send us in your Stranded with a Stranger. So send us in an email with your submissions for the 8 tricks, 1 book, 1 non-magic item, or whatever the exact criteria are. Send it in sales at Alakazam with the subject line Stranded with a Stranger, and then Jamie will read them out on a podcast.
Brilliant.
Perfect. But guys, if you do enjoy this content, then like I said before, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more, hit the bell notification, and join. Make sure you come back on our YouTube tomorrow to watch the first Hidden Magic Monday. There you go.
Yeah, and make sure you hit that notification bell, as you said, because if you don't watch it live, you may miss out.
Correct, yeah. Perfect. Right, guys, we'll see you guys soon here at Alakazam Magic. We've got such big news coming up with loads of different stuff, including one really exciting project that's going to be out, what, end of August or November?
September, I believe we are launching.
September. Woof! Exciting times. Guys, right, seriously. We keep saying exciting this, exciting that, but it is very exciting.
It is.